And now, as promised, we are on to edition number 3 of the WWE Encyclopedia and the autographs therein. And yes, responding to responses to my other videos, I must remind you all that, yes, I do have loads more wrestling merchandise, magazines, 8x10s with autographs. Some came while I've had the encyclopedias. Others came before I even got my first encyclopedia. I have pictures, I have Polaroids, and those will be coming up as we go along. But right now we are finishing my encyclopedia collection. And here we go. We've got icons for the legend, what means what. Little symbols, little signs in each listing. Now I'll admit I cheated. I looked a little bit before this. The Raw and the anonymous Raw general manager even got a listing. Every time they come out with a new edition, they put in people they forgot. They put in new gimmicks. They update people's listings depending on what they've done since, and even whether or not they passed away or whatever. And now, this edition has sections dedicated to the different companies that are now under ownership of WWE. Their tape archives and other copyrights and such. So you see AWA gets its own section, and later on you'll see WCW, NWA, ECW. Each have their own section, but enough of that. We are up to our first autograph. And this comes from Barry the Winner Horowitz. One of the more famous jobbers in WWE history. He's also worked in WCW, Florida, GWF, where he actually beat Jerry Lynn for the light heavyweight title. In Global, he started as a jobber as usual, but when he won his first match against, I guess, another lower card guy, he went on interviews calling himself the winner and offering to sell the VHS of that one match for $29.99 a pop. So I met him. He was pretty cool. And now for a special report. I was thinking about what I said when I started the other encyclopedia, and as I was putting my other one away, I started getting inspired, and I did mention that I had a lot of other things that were signed, so I decided to do an organization, and while I do that, I thought I would start showing you some of the other items I have that are autographed. Starting with the wrestling, of course. So, over here we have AJ Styles Wrestling Wars DVD. Mostly NWA Wildside matches, which was actually the first time I ever saw AJ. No. I saw him in the last months of WCW first. But I started to really get familiar with him in Wildside. And I think this was, I think it was the TNA show in Rawway again that I got this. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. That by the Encyclopedia. Alright, this is going to go back to the NWS days. The Super Mario Brothers Super Show. And let me look around. I think I had to pull it out. I think I had to pull it out of the sleeve. And you will see that it was autographed by Captain Lou Albano. Okay, let me get the glare away. I was just trying to get the glare out of there. But yeah, this was one of the Amboy Avenue fall festivals when NWS ran those. Great times. And Captain Lou was there and he was selling the DVD. And of course, love Mario. Always watched the Super Show back in the day. And, well, this is a very, very precious item indeed. You're going to have to give me a while, because now I have to put this back. I mentioned Heidi Lee Morgan before, and I got this promo from her way back when it happened, as we started to be Facebook friends. I got this from her through the mail. Okay, best of WCW Monday Nitro, signed by DDP. Even though DDP is over here and his signature is up there. Did I get anything else in this one? Did I attempt to go anywhere else with it? I guess not. Just DDP. Out of nowhere in one of my magazines, I had a random picture of Kerry Von Erich. Don't ask how that happened. I got the book Creating the Mania. This was from Barnes & Noble, and this was the day that we met. Give me a second. Shoot, where are you? Okay. Okay, well, that's a hint. Where did they sign it? I have no idea where the signature is. Oh, sorry about that. I have no idea. Where is it? Hold on, bear with me. Can we get a good grip on this? Okay, wait a minute. I think I know how to do this. All right. 241. 241. It has to be around there. Aha, here we are. This is probably looking sideways, so let me go back here. Yep, Cesaro and Sheamus, the Bar. Totally cool guys, by the way. It's pretty good for a Barnes & Noble signing, too. Kind of fast, kind of rushed, but they made time for us. Okay. We got this comic-inspired picture of the Four Horsemen. And I had that signed by J.J. Dillon. Sorry. And look, here's the yellow book that I made reference to in another video. The main event, WWE in the Raging 80s. This was an acquisition, and it has several signatures inside. Let me see if I can find some examples. Slick. There's Slick. Coco. Honky Tonk Man. George. More on some of these guys later, by the way, as I come to more signed items. Tito, again. Brutus. I just passed something else. I saw a signature. Hold on. Nikolai. No Shiki Baby. And you get the idea. Get that under there. The Killer Part 1 of the Killer Bees comic books. Got Jim Brunzell to sign that one. Or is it Brian Blair? I can't tell. Maybe it was both of them. It's like a jumble here. I can't make out what's what. I guess both of them did it. And here's the other chapter. Yeah, it's Brian Blair. Anything inside? Nope. Unlike the other one, he did sign the cover. The big gold book. I recommend all of these, actually. These guys, Dick Bourne and Dave Milliken, they've written a series about different championship belts and the history and the different variants of certain titles. There's this. There's the original NWA title. Before that, there's the US title, the Mid-Atlantic title, and more. Very good series, and I hope it keeps on going. Inside here, however, we have J.J. Dillon again. I think that's the only guy I got to sign this. Oddly enough, I never got Rick to do it. But this was another signature from JJ. It might have been the same day that I got the poster. And interestingly enough, here is 10 Pounds of Gold, the other book that I just mentioned. And in here, I had something that I just missed. What do you see here? What do you see here? It has to be on this other side. Yeah. I got Tommy Rich to sign that again at the Allentown Museum. Well, I figured out who I got to sign the 50th anniversary book. That would be Sting. Now, back then, Sting had not appeared for WWE yet, so the only way you could find him in one of their books was in the section about Nitro in the 50th anniversary book. So, that's that. I think that was another signature from the ECW Arena convention. I also found, I'm pretty sure of it because at the end I found I had tucked away my promo from Corey Graves. Stay down. Now, why would he want me to do that?